What's up, everybody? We're back with another challenge. Ayden, who makes the world's greatest green chili chicken enchiladas?
My mom.
So we're gonna try and take her recipe, switch it up a little bit, and see if we can top it. We up for the challenge?
Let's see.
Cue that intro. I'm gonna start by cleaning up the chicken, get some of this white stuff out of here, and then we're gonna boil it. So what she does, she boils her chicken in water and seasons it with some garlic salt. We are gonna boil this in some chicken broth and some fresh herbs, and probably throw in, put some pepper,
Some salt.
salt. That'll be it. And then when our chicken's done, then we're gonna shred it. So she uses for the mixture cream of chicken and cream of mushroom. We're also gonna throw in a can of cream of celery. We're gonna start first by sauteing some onions and some garlic, and then we're gonna add in some tomatoes, then put in our 3 soups, and then we'll go from there. Ayden's dicing up our onions with his new knives that he got for his birthday. Shout out to Raina, Drew, Eli. I'm gonna dice up some garlic, and then we're going to our saucepan. So first we're gonna saute some garlic and onions. And then this next little trick I got from my mom. She made like a stovetop green chili. We're gonna add some tomatoes to this, saute them, soften them up. Then we're gonna add the green chili right away with a little bit of chicken broth. Now just saute these a couple minutes, and then in goes our green chili. Okay, those been going for a few minutes. In goes our package of that New Mexico green chili. Okay, and I haven't prepared this, so gotta put some salt and some garlic powder on it. For those that know, you know, but you need to do that when it's fresh green chili. And in goes a little bit of chicken broth.
Not too much.
Yeah, we're not making a soup. I just kind of want to make a little bit of a liquidy green chili thing, I guess. We're gonna let that saute, cook for a couple minutes, and then I'm gonna add the soups. Okay, now in go our 3 soups. Just for time, I'm gonna dump all of them in real quick. I'll scrape out all of it a little bit later. And we're just gonna stir this up. If we need more, add another can of each or half of it. But don't add any liquid to this. It's gonna thin out on its own. That's what Ayden's mom told me, not to do it. I've seen other people thin it out, but we're gonna trust her recipe and not thin it out. Okay, to this we're gonna add a little bit of salt. Then our TNA blend of seasonings, which I won't tell you how much, but it's a blend of pepper, garlic powder, and onion powder. Look for that soon. A local grocery store near you. Stir this up, and we're gonna cover it on low and just let it simmer while we shred our chicken and fry our corn tortillas. We just tasted it. Ayden said we hit it perfect. We're gonna cover it, put it on low, and also I've forgotten to shout out earlier. Shout out to Damien. Shout out to Laurel. Shout out to the whole EVCA team fire. Undefeated. Let's go. Okay, we took our chicken out. Time for Ayden to taste it. See what's good.
That's amazing.
I agree. I don't think we need any seasonings to this. We're gonna shred it up. We're gonna try and do it with our hands, but I think I'm gonna use a little handheld mixer and make it easier on us. While Ayden was doing this, I'm bringing out this. Let's get this done. All right, so Ayden got that done. I got this done. Work smarter, not harder. In goes the chicken. I think I'm gonna save some. Maybe do a chicken taquito or something later. Mix this all in. Cover it again. Fry up our corn tortillas. I did say a chicken taquito, but this kid decided to just start snacking on it. The cat wants in on it. I don't know. So when you fry these, you're only gonna do like 1, 2 seconds, maybe 3 on each side, real quick. Just a quick flash fry. That's it. Make as many for however many layers you're gonna do. I sized it up with our little casserole dish. When these are done, we'll build it. Okay, we're ready to go. You're gonna get a little bit of your mixture. Spread it on the bottom of your baking dish. Then I'm gonna arrange your corn tortillas. I cheat and cut. Then more mixture. Spread it around. Make sure you get it as close to the edge as possible. Now goes a layer of cheese.
Freshly grated.
Of course. Just a little bit, not too much. Then repeat and do the same thing again. And we ended up having enough for 3 layers. Just use the rest of your mixture, get it on the top, top it with cheese, and then we're gonna go into the oven for only about 5 minutes or so, maybe 10, just to melt the cheese, because obviously the corn tortillas are already cooked. And we thought, well, since we're making enchiladas, we gotta make some rice, right? So we're gonna make some Spanish rice while these are in the oven. So if you got a little bit extra, you can always use your extra disposal person to clean up. But this is what you got. Make sure you get the cheese all the way covered, all the way to the ends, and now into the oven. For our rice, we're gonna start by sauteing some onions. Gonna add in a little bit of celery. Some bell peppers. And some jalapenos and tomatoes. It's not the normal easy Spanish rice, but it's a restaurant out here that has all this stuff in it, and hey, I'm gonna try to mimic it. Just a minute or so, then we're gonna put in the rice and toast it before we add our tomato sauce and water. Now, in goes our rice. I'm doing a cup. Follow the instructions for how much liquid you want or are gonna use, and then substitute it with tomato sauce and water. Mine's gonna call for 2 1/4 cup of water, so I'm gonna put 1 can of tomato sauce and about half a can of water. You want to keep stirring this so that way it doesn't stick and it doesn't burn. You just want to toast this just a little bit, about maybe 2 minutes. Now in goes can of tomato sauce, And right now I'm putting in a cup of water. I'm gonna rinse this can with about halfway, and then we're gonna season. Now stir this all up. I'm gonna season it with salt and our TNA blend, all-purpose seasoning stuff. Stir this up a little bit. Now, the trick I've seen on just about every YouTube video or anyone that has tried to teach me how to make rice is at this point, you cover it and do not touch it or lift it. Don't stir it again for 20-25 minutes. And then it'll be done. And then you can stir it and taste it for seasoning afterwards. All right, I took these out of the oven. Now I'm gonna cover them and let them sit so the cheese sits before we serve. All right, it's been 25 minutes. Let's take this pan, this lid off, stir this up. I turned the heat off. I'm gonna let this sit covered for another 5 minutes, and then I'm gonna taste it and see if I need to season anything. I tasted it. I decided I want a little bit more salt. Stir it up, cover it, and then I'm ready to serve. This is our finished product. We're gonna give it a taste, and then let's see what we think.
The bomb. It's the bomb.
What do you think, Ayden? Did we live up to the task? Don't say it, bro. Don't say it. We know it's good. Till next time, guys.
Later. Next time.